I feel very in touch with compassion fatigue awareness because it's a special interest of mine, just helping care providers take care of ourselves.
Instead of saying, I can give no more, we just continue to give.
Of all the things that I've experienced between myself or coworkers and realize, wow, that's what compassion fatigue is.
I think what people end up doing is they internalize it.
I think it's our culture to feel like we need to be tough.
You have to get through your shift, you have to get everyone else through the shift. So a lot of times you'll take whatever emotional turmoil you went through and stuff it down and pretend you'll deal with it later.
I can think of many instances where I paused at the door and said, can I think of an excuse not to go into this room? But that's not what this job is, and that's not really what we want to do. So you go into the rooms and you try to do the best that you can do.
And I think those people that need it the most are probably the least inclined to stop and say, I need help, this is hard.
There's always, the first death you ever experience. I can still remember, pulling a barrette out of this little girl's hair. It's those moments that put the humanness into it, because you think, we had done everything we could as a team to save this little life. And as we were cleaning her up to get her ready for her family to come see her, I find this barrette in her hair and I think, oh my gosh, somebody put that in her hair. That was her mom. I'm sure when she did that, she did not think that'd be the last time she ever got to do that. So that was 14 years ago.
I have a heavy heart. Yeah, I carry it with me, I think about it, I think about it when I'm going to bed at night.
I would never want to give that moment up. I think it helps turn you from a task-oriented provider to really focusing, when you can, to the humanness of it.
It's heartbreaking because I have two children, boys who are 6 and 7 years old, and it's very easy to quickly put yourself in the place of this parent and what they're going through. It's a difficult balance because you want to feel enough emotion and empathy and compassion and connect with what's going on with patients and their families, but not have it be so overwhelming that you can't do your job.
You know you're going into a room that there's either anger or pain or some sort of suffering that you don't know how to help with. And you do pause before you go into the room and say, can I, because you want to make a difference, and can I make a difference in this room? And you can't always make the difference that you want to make.
We see everything. It's hard to even communicate that at home to your spouse because they just don't understand what you deal with.
There's always an emotional attachment to wanting people to be better.
And we spend so much effort taking care of the patient and taking care of the patient's family, but we have very little time to take care of ourselves.
There is a limit to the amount of care you can give somebody else unless you take care of yourself fully first.
You're not validating what you did as a profession, which is amazing. We do amazing work.